Well, tonight, another Alabama power rate hike, the third one announced in the last 6 months.
First August, then December. Now customers can expect another increase at the start of the new year. NBC 15's Lisa Labrignac joins us now live.
Well, Lisa, folks will be shelling out roughly $22 extra per month. NBC 15's Lisa Labrignac joins us live near the scene on Far Drive East. Lisa, what can you tell us? Just an unreal situation we're facing right now. Already 20 inches of rain in some parts, and we still have 4 or 5 hours to go with Sally before she even makes landfall. We're going to go live now to Bayou La Battery, where Rachel Wilkerson is standing by live for us. Today, for the very first time, Mobile Fire Rescue issued a critical mass level 0 alert, meaning when that alert went out, the city had no ambulances available.
There are no rescue trucks citywide.
It's the first time this alert, instituted recently due to the rise in COVID patients, has been issued. They may call 911 at some point and there's no one to come get them.
That's a very good possibility.
Mobile Fire Rescue recently put a reserve rescue truck into service to help meet the demand, but that was the last remaining reserve truck in the fleet. Daily, he is having to deal with issues like theft, litter, and people passed out in his parking lot. And he says it all stems from the homeless camps in the surrounding woods.
There's a trail that was coming right through this.
We trekked through the kudzu-covered trail into the woods that revealed an eye-opening underground world.
Wedding on aisle 8.
And 2 senior citizens in Arizona met at a grocery store, ended up getting engaged, and decided to get hitched where they met.
Why not?
The sheriff's office says an undercover narcotics deputy's hand was badly injured while deploying a flashbang, and another surgery may be required. While serving a search warrant on Cedar Avenue off Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue in Mobile Tuesday, Captain Paul Birch says a flashbang device went off in a deputy's hand. I spoke with a Mobile woman who believes that exposure caused her cancer.
I was shocked.
In 2015, Sherry Weatherford received a surprising and unsettling diagnosis, stage 2 lung cancer. Tonight, a Tennessee mother is being remembered as a hero who died saving a stranger's life.
You're out there. Oh my God, come on.
Video taken by an eyewitness Saturday shows the moments waves overcame a rescue attempt by Good Samaritans. Tonight at 10, a fallen hero. Mobile police officer Sean Tudor sacrificed his life today to protect us all.
The men and women in blue are certainly hurting, but this community is going to hurt too.
Officer Tudor was trying to track down 19-year-old Marco Perez, a man accused of faking his own kidnapping to avoid jail. Perez was cornered today in West Mobile at the Peach Place Inn. A gunshot cut down the brave officer. The teen finally captured.
We're raising to be a better man. We don't know what happened to the son we raised him to be.
Tonight, an exclusive interview with the suspect's father.
He didn't just destroy that officer's family, he also destroyed his own family by putting us through all these troubles.
And we show you the impact Officer Tudor had on our community.
I just met him the other day.
Mobile grieves with our men and women in blue.
Just ask the community to pray for us. Keep us in your prayers.
Tonight we have team coverage of Mobile's fallen hero. We'll show you how Officer Sean Tudor made such a big difference in his short time with the department, what the family of his alleged killer has to say about this tragedy and the heartache all of this is causing Mobile's finest. But first, we have new information. Within the past hour, we learned the suspected killer, 19-year-old Marco Perez, will face a capital murder charge for the officer's shooting. The district attorney would not comment about seeking the death penalty until she speaks to the Tudor family, but says she will ask for no bond in this case.
This just happened.
We begin our team coverage tonight with NBC 15's Nicole Fierro. She was at Providence Hospital when we got the heartbreaking news. Officer Sean Tudor was killed in the line of duty. She's live at MPD headquarters tonight. Nicole, a difficult day for Mobile police. Nicole, thank you. Tonight, Mobile Mayor Sandy Stimpson spoke about Officer Tudor. The mayor met with Officer Tudor when he won Officer of the Month back in 2017. Mayor Stimpson says he'll always remember that day.
Was really on a fast track, and
the mayor says mayors from other cities across the country have reached out tonight to give their condolences. And as the condolences are pouring in, many of us are asking just who was this young man who gave his life for his city today? NBC 15's Darwin Singleton reports on Officer Sean Tudor's service. The lone shooting suspect identified in Officer Tudor's death is 19-year-old Marco Perez, who earlier this month police say faked his own kidnapping to avoid jail time.
I just need help finding him.
Earlier this month, Marco Perez's mother gave a tearful interview to NBC 15 News, claiming her son had been kidnapped. The terrifying text messages from his phone spelled out a parent's worst nightmare.
I've called him, sent messages. His dad's done the same thing. His grandma's done the same thing.
Officers eventually tracked him down, but Marco wasn't being held captive. Instead of running into the safety of officers' arms, Marco ran away. He had skipped out on a federal court appearance on a federal firearms charge.
Officers also on that date spent well over 90 hours of man hours and overtime looking for this kid. Also, there were over 20 officers that were involved in the search for him.
Then Thursday, a possible sighting, a stolen SUV. The two girls inside telling investigators Marco Perez gave them the car. A few hours later, police placed Marco's mother, Tiffany, in cuffs, now saying she helped Marco by filing a false police report. The police warning at the time they were on the hunt for the 19-year-old.
If there's someone that knows his whereabouts and they are aiding and abetting him and keeping him hid, they also will be prosecuted.
And tonight, the suspect's father is speaking exclusively with NBC 15 News. We continue our team coverage tonight with NBC 15's Rachel Wilkerson, who spoke with Marco Perez's dad tonight. Mobile police lost Justin Billa exactly 11 months ago today. He was shot and killed in the line of duty during a murder investigation. Billa left behind a wife and son. His widow, Erin Billa, took to social media tonight after she learned the news of Officer Tudor's passing. It says in part, "My heart feels shattered all over again. Please take a moment to pray over Sean's wife, Chrissy, and his entire family. I wish I had more words right now, but I just do not." This shooting comes exactly 1 week after Birmingham police officer Wytasha Carter was killed. Officer Carter was shot when an attempted car burglar shot at him and another officer. Yesterday, the Birmingham community remembered the officer they lost. Foley and Mobile police departments made the trip to Birmingham yesterday. They joined other law enforcement organizations from across the state to take part in the procession for Officer Carter. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office tweeted about our fallen hero. The tweet reads, quote, "Prayers for the family and co-workers of fallen officer Sean Tudor." Officers from around the country giving their condolences to Officer Tudor, his family, and MPD. They're leaving comments on the Officer Down Memorial page, a virtual end of watch for law enforcement heroes nationwide. Retired Corporal Gary Hughes from Wayne, New Jersey said, "Rest in peace, Officer Tudor. Thank you for your service." Albany Police Academy in Albany, New York wrote, "Our thoughts and prayers are with your department, family, and friends. Please accept our sincere condolences during this difficult time." Finally, retired Officer Jim Drabos from San Gabriel, California said, "God bless you, Officer Sean Tudor, for your service and sacrifice. Thoughts and prayers go out to your family and friends and your brothers and sisters from the Mobile Police Department." Many of you have taken to social media to express your condolences and messages of support. A closer look at those, just a few hundred that we received. That's just ahead at 10:16. Today is a code red weather day. Temperatures dipping below freezing tonight in many areas. We'll let you know just how low those temperatures will drop. We'll also have much more on the death of Mobile police officer Sean Tudor as we remember this fallen hero.